Am I the bad guy for not forgiving my adoptive parents after finding out I'm my dad's biological son? I, 28M, was adopted as a baby by my parents, Mark and Lisa. They already had a biological daughter, Emily, 30F, and I was never treated the same. Emily was the golden child, perfect grades, perfect life, perfect everything. I was the afterthought. Hand-me-downs, constant reminders to be grateful, and the general sense that I was lucky they even took me in. It hurt, but I tried not to let it get to me. I moved out at 18, went to college, and built my own life. I didn't talk to them much, but I figured that was just how things were. Last year, my dad got really sick and needed a bone marrow transplant. No one in the family was a match. Out of curiosity and maybe a little guilt, I got tested. A week later, the doctor called and said, "You're a perfect match, but that's almost impossible unless you're a direct biological relative." I laughed it off at first, but the doctor insisted we do a DNA test. Turns out, I'm my dad's biological son. Before he married Lisa, my dad had a brief relationship with another woman. She got pregnant, didn't want to raise me, and my dad convinced Lisa to adopt me. They never told me the truth. When the results came back, everything exploded. Lisa screamed at my dad for lying to her for decades. My dad just looked guilty. Emily was shocked, but weirdly supportive. As for me, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. All those years of being treated like an outsider, and I was their son all along. My dad has been trying to make amends, but I don't know how I feel. Lisa has been cold and distant, still processing the betrayal. Emily has been surprisingly nice, but after years of favoritism, it's hard to trust her. I donated my bone marrow to my dad because, at the end of the day, he's still my dad. But now they're acting like this revelation means we should suddenly be a happy family. Edit. I don't know who my biological mom is. My dad says he lost contact with her after the adoption. I'm in therapy. This is a lot to process. I don't regret donating the bone marrow. I did it because it was the right thing to do, not out of obligation. What do you think? Am I the bad guy for not wanting to forgive them, or is this too big to move past?